Well, you're tuned to Rand Helderberg, and like I just mentioned, I've got Eric Lovemore here in studio. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Danie.
Lovely to have you here again.
Yes.
Groomed Academy, lots happening in your life. I know the salon almost ready here in Somerset West and part of Flay, and we're looking forward to that. Last night I went for a cut, looking quite snazzy this morning. Thanks a lot for that. One thing is just always very strange to me, like when you walk out a salon, you look excellent, and I never get to style it the same way again. Like this morning I tried, and I had a look yesterday when you did it. I'm like, just how do you do this? And I tried this morning, but I just can't. And that's the lovely thing of having a specialist in your area that can help you with that.
Well, I think the secret behind mastering styling your own hair is to probably to really watch and stop speaking at the time of the stylist busy doing the styling. But
Yes.
it's a general thing that happens. I mean, it's not so much amongst men, but with women. You know, you go and you have your hair done, and then the hairdresser sprays a load of hairspray on your head, and the next morning you wake up and you're like, what the heck? How do I get it like that again? So, yeah, I do tend to overstyle. I like it when my clients look really good. For me, it's all about having a client leave my place looking like a magazine model. I think they should represent the brand at all times when they leave the salon. So for me it's a great pleasure to make sure that a person looks amazing.
Fantastic. And obviously we don't have all the fancy equipment, that gold clipper that you have. Besides that, the products obviously that you sell in the salon, you're going to sell the Paul Mitchell products, and I don't know what else, but it's going to be crazy cool. And besides that, you have to attend a barber course to know exactly how to style, and that's what we're going to, not going to talk about today. We already spoke about that. You can go onto the Facebook. One thing is you can go and have a look at all the previous interviews we had with Eric, and then obviously about the IHT technology, the hair technology. That's amazing now, and it's just one of the biggest trends for all the people losing hair, bald men. This morning we're going to talk about this, and go and like the Facebook page. You can win one of this. It's basically a giveaway of 32,000 Rand of hair technology. So go to our Facebook page. I just posted it this morning about 15 minutes ago, and you can go and like the page. Well, talk us through this entire technical side of it. If you have to consult one of your clients, talk us through the whole process.
You know, men have always worn toupees, which has pretty much just been a piece of hair that you've bought from a shop and kind of clipped onto your head. What is amazing about intelligent hair technology is that we create a mold for that specific area on your head during the consultation. We then also color match your hair, so we make sure that the hair is precisely the same color as your hair. That could mean that you have a certain amount of grey coverage in your hair, so we add that into the system. We have a look at what your hair texture is like. We look at what your hair density is like. And so this is like creating a couture evening dress for a special occasion. It's just creating a hairpiece.
Wow.
So it is extra special. It isn't just something that you buy off the shelf. When you wear this, it is part of you, and nobody would hardly even know that you are wearing something.
Do you get clients that want different ones, like a curly hair and then a different type of texture?
I would love to promote that, because I feel that hair is such a trend-setting thing for anyone, male or female, and women are very adventurous when it comes to their hair. So they'll color their hair, they'll cut their hair in many different styles. They'll have a summer look, they'll have a winter look. We haven't quite got there yet with men, but if men can embrace that, this hair technology would be so cool, and you could literally have something which is slightly longer, something which is a little bit more sort of like funky for when you go out, and then you could have something a little bit more corporate. So in a more sort of like corporate environment that you just keep yourself quite conservative. But if you can actually play between the different looks on hairstyles and stop worrying about the fact that people are going to go, oh, you're wearing a piece on your head. It's no different to wearing clothes. You should embrace it it like a trend, like a fashion item.
Okay, so there's lots of people that wants to know the pros and cons of this technology.
Yeah, so you have to, when you see it on social media being promoted, different types of brands, our brands, it looks really cool because it just looks like something that you put on your head and there you go and it looks amazing. It pretty much is that, but there is that certain part that you've got to remember. It's not yours, it's not growing from your scalp, so it is an artificial but real hair that's been put onto your head. So you have to look after it. You can swim with it, you can go to the gym with it, you can do all these normal things that you would usually do if you had your own hair. However, you've got to be prepared to also be a bit more mindful when looking after it. So if you can take it off when you sleep at night, take it off because it will last longer. If you can take it off when you go to the gym and you sit in the sauna, take it off, wear a cap, for instance. Nobody will even know. Just change it in the toilet, in the bathroom, put a cap on, and in that way you will just preserve the longevity of the actual system. So it will just take the system to a year's length of what it's supposed to last instead of maybe 6 months or 8 months.
Stay tuned here. We're going to talk more about the different systems that you find on the market as well and how they differ from the IHT system, and obviously ethnic groups. A lot of people wonder, how it fits into their ethnic group. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about that after this song. This is Shepherd with Keep Me Crazy. Shepherd, Keep Me Crazy on Radio Alderburg 93.6 FM. In studio, like I mentioned, Eric Way Lovemore, and we're talking about hair technology. It's interesting. I love it. It's brand new on the market. So there are many different systems on the market. Eric, what makes IHT so unique?
The great thing about IHT, Danie, is that it's not a system that you can purchase online. Most of the systems you buy online. They will give you an option of about 10 different colors. You will then order that color, and then you have to find your own technician and go and have it installed. Okay. With IHT, you actually go to a consultant. They design the piece for you. They color match it for you. There's over 67 colors on the color board, and then it's made specially for you. And then you go back to somebody who's already been trained specifically on how to cut these systems. The biggest thing about these systems is that they need to blend with your own hair. So you'll find that when you are possibly buying something which is not from IHT, that it's a very disconnected look. So you'll have a very long piece at the top and your hair at the bottom will be very short, so they call it like an undercut. But we can't all walk around with an undercut. So IHT also then has salons which they've appointed around the country. So if you, for instance, have your system installed here in Cape Town, but you're a businessman, you're up in Johannesburg, you need to have it washed, clean, etc., you can locate the IHT salon on the Facebook page or on the website. Then you can go and visit them over there, and you will have a specialist over there that will do the same for you. The other companies that are selling these things online don't have that infrastructure at the moment.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so you can be a businessman and travel all around and still have your hair looked after. Then there's obviously the big question, and you just mentioned it, you can add grey hair to your color, but then if I have curly hair, if I'm from a different ethnic group, how does it work?
It's amazing. You get all different types of hair. So whether it is straight right through to the curliest of curly hair. So you can literally, we can create your piece for you with the type of hair that you have. And I'm sure you've seen how we have these most beautiful ladies walking around, beautiful black women that have got beautiful straight hair, which is not natural. It's all hair pieces.
Yes.
So you can do exactly the same thing for their husbands. You can go and create a piece which could be a sort of a 1950s teddy boy kind of like look, which was very fashionable back then because they used to relax their hair. So they used to have the straight, beautiful hair.
Yes.
So, and in actual fact, we are a country that is very stylish when it comes to stuff like that. So it's just a matter of just crossing over and understanding how far you can push this technology. And once you get that, it's like going to the gym. Once you realize what you can achieve, then the world's your oyster and you can look amazing.
Fantastic. So we can win one of these IHT systems, technology. And all you have to do is basically go to their page. It is IHT Somerset West. And you can go and like the post. It's pinned to the top. It's very easy. You'll watch the video that you can get a more direct idea of what we're talking about. Because, we can talk about it, but it's better to see it. The video that you made is excellent. So go and have a look. And just by liking it, you can be the winner of this 32,000 system, a 32,000 Rand worth of system in your hair, and you're going to look amazing.
I think what is great about this system is that when you actually, when you come and you purchase a system, it's like anything in life. You take a risk when you buy a car because you're not sure, you've never maybe driven that brand, but you will, if it's something that you really desire, you will take it and you will embrace it and you will own it, and your whole life will change. Trust me, this system is a 10-year. I think we're going to knock the socks off the plastic surgeons when it comes to what we can do for guys.
Yes. And what I would prefer is go to Eric, contact them and go for a consultation. There you have it. Got it right. Eric, thanks a lot for coming in again. We'll chat again next week, Tuesday, and hopefully by the end of the month we can come and visit you at the salon.
Great. Thanks, Danie.
Cheers, Eric. Bye.
Bye.
Are you concerned about thinning hair or severe hair loss? Groomed Men in Somerset West introduces groundbreaking intelligent hair technology that is sure to change your life. Our 100% human